And welcome back to the Quinquagenarian Gamer, video gaming with a geriatric twist. I'm TheBurtle, and today we're not going to be playing video games. I'm sure you probably noticed in the background that I have new acoustic tile, and it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm not a master craftsman, so you know, I own a level but never use it. I'm that guy. But anyway, so I got this pack of foam, and I got on Amazon, and okay, well, what does everyone normally buy when they buy this one particular kind of spray adhesive? Because I don't mind just sticking it right to the wall. Doesn't matter. And so I did. This is not the job. What you're looking at right there, that is not the first attempt. That's the second attempt. Because I did the first attempt, and everything looked beautiful. Looked kind of like this. And then I went to bed. And the next day I got up. There's foam pieces all over the floor, hanging part of the way off the wall, back behind the door. And I'm like, why did I pay for this? You know, so I ended up having to go over and buy a different kind. Now, I sent the wife out. She sent me a picture. I said, yes, buy this. Let's try that. So today we're going to be doing a little something different. Not playing video games, but instead we're going to be having a battle of the spray adhesives. Now, we're going to be battling between two kinds. The first kind is Krylon spray adhesive, all-purpose 7010. This is what I ordered from Amazon. This is the stuff that I got when I ordered it that everyone else seemed to be, you know, people who buy this often buy. You just kind of follow the trend there normally, because you figure if you're buying acoustic tile, you probably have done this before, maybe. Am I giving Amazon way too much credit? Just let me know in the comments. Anyway, but like I said, it absolutely did not work. So I ended up in this battle of the super adhesives, the spray adhesives. Then she brought home from our local Walmart a can of the Gorilla Heavy Duty Spray Adhesive. Now, before anyone goes to screaming, but it says heavy duty and the other one doesn't, it does not matter. Let me tell you, price points are not too different on these two items. What's different about them is night and day between fume. How much fume you're putting off by the use of it. How long you have to wait for tack. How long you have to wait before everything you know for certain that it's there. Huge differences, night and day. We're going to kind of go over that. Also, a couple of little minor differences that's never in the advertising, but it's a good thing to know. And it's kind of one of those things that makes you think. So, in our first can that we had here, this is, of course, this is the Krylon. This is the one that I bought from Amazon. This stuff, it can't even hold my attention. That's how unsticky this stuff is. It seemed like it really was going to work. And it considers itself a strong permanent bond, extended open tack time with smooth, non-wrinkling adhesion, ideal for bonding lightweight materials. It's foam! How much lighter do you get? So, I've got this, and I sprayed down a square at a time, put it up a square at a time. At the time I was putting it up, everything looked good. Now, you'll notice that I'm shaking it. I'm not shaking it because I'm going to use it. I'm shaking it because you notice you kind of hear the liquid. Now, this is that night and day difference here. In just a moment, we're going to notice. So yes, there are still some Krylon left in here. I don't have huge walls. I don't have a ton of these tiles, so it's not like I had a ton of them to put up and had to order a case of this stuff. Anyway, moving on, we're going to move on to the second challenger, which was our Gorilla Heavy Duty Adhesive Spray. Now, this is talking about it's also capable of spraying your cardboard, foam, plastic, wood, paper, fabric, just bonds just about anything. When I shake this, and you probably even heard it already, there's a good difference between these two. When you have a shaker in there, when you have that bead that helps you make sure that this stuff is mixed up very, very well, that little bit of extra means a lot. it means a ton. And the fact that this stuff held everything on first attempt was just astounding. I love it. And in all honesty, we're just going to go ahead and say the obvious winner here is going to be Gorilla. And now, one of the things that people are going to immediately in the comments are going to say, well, you know, TheBurtle, you put the glue layer on the wall first, and some of them fell down. So then you went back and you redid it, but you're putting glue on top of glue, so obviously it's going to hold better. And you know what? That's a valid point. That is an extremely valid point, and I'm glad I thought of it ahead of time. Because you see, those are the tiles that fell. Now the tiles that are over here, over my door, which I can't really turn the camera that direction right now, those are fresh. I never hung a thing there. Those are brand new. And the tiles that are directly behind the camera, also helping for this audio, for the acoustics. Those have never been there. Those weren't part of yesterday's batch. They were fresh today. They've been up all day. Whereas the others lasted maybe 4 hours and started falling. So yeah. My recommendation from TheBurtle, if you are going to be putting up your own acoustic foam tiles that you order through Amazon, which, by the way, really nice tiles. I really like the quality of the ones that I bought. And they come in a brick. They come in a vacuum-packed brick, so don't expect to put them up the day you get them. When you get these bad boys, they come in a brick about like so, and they're about this tight. And you're sitting here thinking, this is all I got? Was a stack of acoustic tiles this thick. But what they're not telling you is this is like triple bagged, and you have to break through the last bag carefully, because you start breaking into that bag, the air starts getting sucked into it, and they all start trying to expand at once, and which can be both fun and challenging while you're attempting to open them. So I ended up opening all of mine one night and kind of stacking them in small stacks, separating them out, making sure that they weren't too clingy to one another, and just let them set overnight. Let them set for 24 hours just to be able to air out and gain the size that they needed to. Now, I ordered the 96 pack of the green and black alternating, 48 of each. I think by the time I got done, I ended up with one green and one black left over. And I'm keeping those just in case something bad or horrific happens, such as if I throw Rob into the wall and his head knocks loose a tile, but it irrevocably damages that tile, I'll at least have one to replace it with. So, there's that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut the video here. And if you like what you saw, just go ahead and hit that like button. And if you'd like to get more videos like this, now this isn't part of our regularly scheduled video. I just wanted to do this. I am not sponsored in any way by Gorilla. I simply look a lot like the mascot. That is, we're not family. I mean, I don't even know the guy. But anyway, you can always subscribe to get any more updates, any new videos that we have coming out. And make sure to ring that bell. That way you'll get notifications. And I'll start getting this, system set up to jump into this next game. This next game's going to be a doozy. He's upping the ante on me one at a time. Just one game at a time, getting a little more and a little more and a little bit more. And I'm trying to keep up, so we'll see how it goes. And it'll be later. See you in the next video, and I need to click